Hello Pisces, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Pisces is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It's totally free, it doesn't cost you anything. All right. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Okay. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Pisces, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And we start with the entire world, right? The entire universe. That's going to be our kind of starting point, right? I think that there is this, perhaps there's been this feeling that things are delayed, that things have been taking too long to come about, right? Well, let's put this into some context, okay? Let's see what's going on with that. Oh, 6 of Wands. A 2 of Wands, the Lover's energy, the Tower energy, and the 10 of Pentacles. This is very nice. It does seem to me like we've kind of made a commitment. There's been a bit of a delay. Things just aren't happening as fast as we would like. But I think the dam is just about to break. I think everything's going to be kind of flooding in very quickly here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. This is going to be very productive, very successful, and it's going to feel really good too, right? It seems to me that this is worth the wait. Yeah? It seems like it's a miracle that's worth waiting for. Let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is one random card from the Smith Waite Tarot. We're just going to set it down over here. We're going to put Jimbo, the Lizard King, right there on top, aka Mr. Lizard. And we're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together. It will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any point during the reading, Pisces, you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your guess, your prediction, your feeling down in the comments, okay? Let's do it together. Let's make it a group exercise in intuition. I think it'll be fun. All right, let's see what we're working with here. We've got a couple of major arcana energies. We've got the Lovers, the Universe, and then the Tower. So I feel like we made a commitment, and this doesn't have to be romantic. Let's just let's dispel that myth right away. The Lover's card is not always about romance, all right? It is about commitment. It is about a partnership. It is about marrying yourself to someone or something, an ideal, God, goddess, deity. It could be a purpose. It could be to yourself. It could be to another person. It could be to a family. It could be to a friendship. It is a choice, right? A choice to commit to something. And I see we did that, and now we're just kind of waiting for like, okay, well, you know, I signed the paperwork. Where is everything? Why, you know, what am I waiting for? I think this is a teachable moment. You know, I think this is a learning experience for you. I think there will be this tower moment where everything kind of bursts open and things start coming in, right? It's kind of like you're kind of waiting for the rain. It's like, okay, they said it was going to rain. Where is it? You hear that first, thunderclap, and then everything pours down. And what's pouring down seems to be discs, coins, money, the success, the progress of this thing, right? This abundance, this wealth, whatever it might be, whatever it might mean to you, which we'll get there. We have other fire energy here. This tower is very much a fire. This is a very martial energy. And I think what it's doing is teaching you patience, teaching you a lot about yourself. See, we got the Six of Wands here right in the middle here. Even though we have Mars down here, this is Mars in Aries, and we have the Mars energy up here with the Tower. So we got Mars above and below, within and without. We've got this Mars. We want to just kind of tear this thing open. It's almost like you have this urge to force things to manifest, but the universe is teaching you. The universe is teaching you a little bit of patience. I feel with the Six of Wands here, and now we've got a little bit of water. You know, we have a little bit of air in terms of this Libra energy. This is the Justice or Adjustment card. And then we've got our Earth energies as well. So we've got a nice balance, I think. But with the Six of Wands, this is a deeper sense of self. This is really a feeling of self-identity. This is knowing who you are, knowing what you're capable of, giving you a deeper and stronger sense of self. Yeah. Because I think that it's going to be an accomplishment for you, right? Allowing things to kind of unfold withstanding, resisting that urge to force things. Okay? By kind of centering yourself, by overcoming this urge, by being victorious over these martial energies, you're going to be rewarded with really everything that you want. So let's start with the universe here, and that six, the Six of Wands there. The universe is saying that there is kind of a finished product in mind. You kind of like, you know what you want. And this might be something related to a house. Maybe you're waiting for a home. You're waiting for it to be built. You're waiting for the sale to go through. You're waiting for your business to start, to pick up, to open. You've made a commitment. Now we're just waiting for it to kind of materialize, right? And I think it's a project or an opportunity or a commitment that really is going to give you a sense of belonging, a sense of knowing your place in the world, right? Feeling like I get a feeling like you're building a home, right? And it might be maybe a more metaphorical home, but a place where you belong, right? A place where you can be yourself, a place where you are utilizing all of your skills and talents and your strengths. I'm getting a very strong sense of self, right? And there's a certain pride with that. A real sense of identity, right? Knowing who you are and what you stand for, and knowing where you stand, knowing what your place is in the world. So this is a very significant project, plan, commitment. It could be a relationship, It could be romance. We don't want to rule that out, right? But the Six of Wands here is telling me that you are, and maybe you already have, overcome a lot in your life. Through every challenge, everything that we overcome, right? Everything that we survive, essentially, even if we don't feel like we really bested it, even if we don't feel like we've won, everything that we survive is a triumph, okay? And I think every time we experience something like that, it gives us a deeper sense of who we are, what we're capable of, what our strengths are, also what our weaknesses are, what we might have to work on within ourselves. I feel a really strong identity, and it's a real pride, right? And I think that's the real miracle here. I also feel as if this card is talking about the cooperation that's needed in your life right now. It's a Six of Wands, right? It's 3 plus 3. It's your character, your integrity, your identity matched up with another identity, right? Another character, another person with integrity. It's like a very harmonious match of energies. It could be that you and this person have the same kind of creative vision, the same principles, the same beliefs. The same will, the same objectives, could be. Same passions. Very, very much, I think you identify with this person on a deeper level. Regardless, the Six of Wands is kind of saying that, look, miracles can happen when we all work together, when we support each other, when we bind together, when we band together, under a kind of common goal. There's nothing we can't accomplish, right? And we see that with the Ten of Pentacles in your future. This is wealth. What does wealth mean to you? Right? What is the goal that you are working toward? What is the goal? What is the result of all of this that you're being very patient waiting for? Right? We have this urge to kind of tear the fabric of space and time apart and get to the future. But there's something that has to just it has to work itself out. There's this natural kind of flow of things. We can't rush it. We can't force it. But we need to know what it is. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is wealth. This is the picture of your best life. What is that picture for you? What do you want out of this situation? Is this the final home built? Is this the perfect relationship? Is this the family? Is this physical health? Is this financial health? Right? Is it all of these things? Is this your business being very successful? Is this being on the front page of the magazine, or Entrepreneur magazine, or whatever the names of these magazines are? I don't read magazines anymore. I feel like they're all advertisements. Anyway, you have to know what it is that you're aspiring to. And this is that finished state for you. This is kind of the goal that you have in mind. This is what you want. And then when we get to the Ten of Cups, this is you getting what you want, and you're feeling satisfied. And it's like this feeling of, yeah, this was worth the wait. Glad you didn't rip it open and force it, because now, it feels really good. You're getting your cake and you're eating it too, so to speak. But we have to overcome ourselves. See, a lot of fire energy going down the line here. We've got Mars and Mars. And what is the Six of Wands but Jupiter? Right? Opposing Mars, or saying, look, Mars, you got to stay in line. You got this Two of Wands underneath everything. To me, this feels like, wanting to rip things apart. Feeling like you've got to kind of battle yourself. This is almost, kind of, let's say, Jupiter and Mars, Zeus and Aries kind of arguing with each other. We're like, you just hold your horses, wants to kind of go to war with this thing. But this Jupiter energy is saying, let's get control of ourselves, right? Let's muster the very best qualities that we have. Let's cooperate. Let's not try to force it. Let's cooperate and allow it to unfold. But this is your idea of being in control. You want to be the one to control the timeline here. You want to be the one that says, we do it now, we do it my way, right? And you're willing to fight for that. But I think we're holding off on that, Up above everything is that Tower card. Now, this could be a very good card or a very evil card. We're looking at this up above everything, and this is basically saying something's got to give. We can't stay in this suspended, frozen state that we're in now, this state of waiting, delay, right? A lot of inertia here. This is Saturn. This is Earth. This is no motion at all. It's just kind of waiting for something to come and revitalize the situation. Well, we're looking up here at this tower, and something has to happen. Either we're going to use our own Mars energy and tear this whole thing down, right? Get the claw end of the hammer and just start pulling nails out of it and pushing the boards over and just saying, forget it, tearing it down. But we're also looking at this card as a bit of trust, really, right? It's anticipation, but we know that we're waiting for something that's worth waiting for. This is like waiting for the starting gun, you know. And I feel there's this anxiety that's kind of growing with all this fire down the middle here. But as soon as you hear that, as soon as you get the green light, as soon as you hear the starting gun, it's going to happen very, very quickly. Right? Very quickly. So I think that we're waiting for that crack in the sky, you know. We're waiting for things to start rolling. And once they do, the momentum is going to pick up very, very fast. Now, what you committed to, well, that's a question for the ages. I don't know. This could be a person, could be a belief, you know, all of these things. But this is knowing that this is your destiny. This is a true love kind of thing. And it could be a soulmate situation, ideal relationship with a person. I feel there's a partnership here somewhere, whether it's romantic or a business partnership. I feel something else there. And it's with this person here. Now, this could be an earth sign person. I feel like maybe it's somebody younger than you. But I feel like they have the exact complement to your energy, right? The skills and the talents that you have, they might be missing. And the things that they have are what you need. So there's this idea of a perfect mesh. You know, you both bring different talents and skills to this situation. And it could be that we're waiting for this person, that this is someone that we need to we need them to get here on time. You know, maybe they're stuck in traffic or something, right? So this anticipation is kind of building up and building up. But we know once this thing gets started, it's going to snowball. It's just going to cascade. It's going to be happening very, very quickly. And we're going to get to this 10 of Pentacles. This real wealth. This could be a financial thing. There's some good earth energy, especially with this. This kind of feels like maybe this is the person that's bringing the money in some way, or that they have some kind of resources that you need. Right? Your fire, their earth. That's kind of, they're the fuel here. In some way. Right? We're going to switch to the path of the serpent now. And as I do this, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Right? It's totally free. Doesn't cost you anything. And send me some comments. I really do enjoy hearing from all of you. I love to hear where you're watching from, because this community really does span the entire globe. And it's fascinating to me to kind of see, or hear from people in so many different places around the world. I really do appreciate all of you. So we have this kind of balanced Libra energy. This is poise. This is professionalism. So in a lot of ways, this feels like it might be a business thing more than a romance, you know. And that really does vibe with this earth energy. And of course, the justice or adjustment card says that there's some kind of an official nature to this, right? This is kind of also an idea of waiting, or of trying to look at the situation objectively and not let our anxiety kind of get the best of us, right? There's poise here. There's poise. And this is your general energy. So I think you're trying to kind of maintain this professional attitude, even though we're getting a little upset that this person's they're stuck in traffic or whatever it is. I think beyond their control, you know. For some of you, that's literally going to be the situation. We're waiting on someone else. We're trying to be polite, but we're starting to feel a little bit, frustrated by it. Okay. There is, to me, an idea here of some sort of a deal in the works, some sort of a partnership, something, legal or with contracts, right? It could be a marriage, I guess. But to me, it feels more like a business deal. Yeah. And the Princess of Pentacles here, this is, again, for some of you, this could be a younger earth energy person. It could be someone who's really bringing the resources over. So let's say this is a family thing, right? You're the one doing all the cooking, and it's at your house, but you have to wait for this person to bring the turkey over, right? And or bring over the bring the goods, right? So that you can process them, so that you can, cook them. It could be as simple as that. This could be really, it's the end of the year, a lot of holiday gatherings are happening. This could be that we're really waiting for this one very important guest to arrive because they're bringing the food, right? They're bringing the abundance that we then have to, prepare or plate up or whatever the case is, yeah. But there's something we're waiting on, especially with this. And if we look, this is our empty house, and we're waiting for that person to finally arrive. Yeah. And this could be a soulmate situation. Maybe we are kind of opening ourselves up to receiving this kind of soulmate energy to meet our kind of life partner. And maybe they're on the other side of the world, right? Maybe there is literally some traveling involved here. Yeah. Maybe these two cards together represent the rather large gulf between the two of you. Okay. And there is a delay for whatever reason, in whatever situation this is, it's starting to cause some frustration. Almost to the point where you're just kind of getting close to saying, forget the whole thing. Okay. But you're not doing that because you made this commitment, not only a commitment spiritually, but a commitment, you've given your word, right? Your spiritual word, but you've given also your kind of, your earthly bond, right? So we're not giving up. We're not giving up on this situation. Here we see the Knight of Cups. Now, this I think is, this is that person arriving. This is the situation now unfolding. It feels to me like this is whatever energy is heralding the beginning of this. This is kind of how this thunderclap will manifest, right? So it could be the person arriving with the food, showing up at your door, hat in hand, saying, sorry, I'm late. Yeah. And this is the difficult card. This is the position of the fears, worries, and concerns. Maybe the worry that this person, or this water energy, this satisfaction, this relief from this tension is never going to arrive. Kind of talking about this person. Well, this is who the person is, and this is what we really want, but we're afraid we're not going to get it. And that's really them showing up with whatever they're bringing. That's going to allow us to put on this wonderful feast or banquet, or this wonderful success and abundance that we see with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. It could be a business. It could be that this is an investor that you really, really need that. This could be some sort of approval or some sort of paperwork that we're waiting on to really get this thing started so we can get here. It's all about this Ten of Pentacles right now, right? But I think the miracle is happening. I think that this Knight of Cups, that Ace of Cups that's right there that they are bringing, I think that is the miracle. I think it's one of those things where when this finally arrives, it's going to be a hallelujah moment, right? I don't know if I can say that word, hallelujah moment. And it's going to be almost unbelievable, It's going to say, wow, I feel like it's going to reinforce our belief in miracles, And I don't just mean that figuratively. I say that kind of tongue-in-cheek because you're waiting for something. When it finally arrives, oh, hallelujah, miracles are real. But I feel like it literally is that, though. Okay. I feel like this, I feel like we've all but lost hope on this. Yeah. But it's happening. And at the end, Ten of Cups. Can't get any better than this. This is picture perfect happiness. This is everything has worked out and everybody's having a good time. right? Food is on the table and everybody is sitting down, eating, everybody's getting along, everybody's enjoying themselves, right? This could literally be, kind of a holiday gathering. But whatever this is, a family thing, a business thing, if it's a romance, if it's a creative project, it's going to happen, it's going to manifest, and it's going to feel really good. You're going to get everything that you need. This person, this might not be a person. This is whatever kind of resource you need to make this thing happen. It's going to arrive. Yeah. This doesn't have to be a person. We're using that as the metaphor, but whatever the resource is that you're waiting for, you will receive it. And it's going to feel really good. And this is going to manifest in such a beautiful, such a satisfying way. Let's look at the mystery card. Let's see if that'll give us another hallelujah moment. Thank you, Jimbo. There's nothing I can think of that we really need right now. I'll say maybe some earth energy. It seems we need maybe a little bit more of that, some kind of functional earth energy. A 2, 3, 4, a 6 would be great. 9 or a 10. We already have the 10. Maybe a 9 would be good. Any kind of earth energy, I think. Or an empress. I always like to get the empress. We can never go wrong with the empress energy. If you have an idea, put your prediction down in the comments, all right? Let's take a look. 3 of Pentacles. So we have that earth energy, and this is talking about the process. And this, to me, this is really us understanding how miracles are created. Because this, to me, is the cooperation. This is saying that, there's no limit to what we can accomplish when we all work together. Right? This is the 3 people here, and there's one person that maybe is doing a certain job, doing maybe like the physical labor. But then the other people are there too, contributing in their own way. Maybe one is the financer of the thing. Maybe the other one is the architect, and then there's the builder. Right? There's cooperation here. Everybody has their role, and everybody needs to fulfill that. And when everything can come together, that really is a miracle, and that really leads to such infinite possibilities. There's no limit to what we can achieve when we all work together. Even though it can be frustrating, right? We definitely see some of this frustrated energy. We're going to do an extended reading too, Pisces. If you want to stick around, click on the link up in the corner. That'll give you access to all of the extended readings, not just for Pisces, but for every sign. You can cross-watch, check your other placements, right? If there is another person involved, maybe if they are an earth sign, maybe some Gemini energy going on too with that Lover's card. I'm here every day from 6 to 8 a.m. Chicago time. Come back tomorrow. Join me again. All right. Pisces readings specifically are every Monday and every Thursday. But you can come back every day, right? There's plenty of room here. There's room for everybody. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is absolutely free. Doesn't cost you anything. Right? I thank you, and I love you, and we're all in this together.